Look, latest in local sports and sports. The Wayne County basketball teams are in action tonight over in Pierce County. The JV action gets underway at 3. The girls varsity game scheduled for 6, and the varsity boys game at 7:30. Again, it's the final game before the Christmas break. And the wrestling team will be in action in Augusta on Thursday and Friday. They've got an event entitled Rumble on the River. It's a 2-day tournament taking place in Augusta. Action gets underway Thursday at 10 a.m. Wayne County's Trevin Wallace has announced he's leaving Kentucky early to enter the NFL draft. In a statement, Trevin says, "First and foremost, I want to thank my parents for putting me in this position to fulfill the dream that I've had since I was a little kid. I also want to thank all the coaches who believed in me and developed me as a player on the field and a man off the field. That being said, I will be declaring for the 2024 NFL Draft." Wallace, a junior, 6'2", 240. This past season, linebacker had 39 solo tackles, 4.5 sacks, 1 interception. In his 3 years in Kentucky, he had 155 total tackles, 88 solo tackles, 9 sacks, and 3 INTs. Again, Trevin Wallace leaving Kentucky early to enter the 2024 NFL Draft. Carson Beck announced yesterday he will return to Athens for his senior season, one day after announcing he would play in the bowl game. Beck wrote, "My friends and family have helped me put in a situation of options for my future. However, the NFL can wait one more year as I am returning to UGA for my senior season. We need everyone supporting Miami to close the season out the right way." While Beck is staying, Georgia commit Dylan Raiola, who played at Buford High School this past season, had verbally committed to UGA, has announced he's headed to Nebraska. That's where his father attended and played. His uncle was the offensive line coach. Raiola, a 5-star recruit and the number 1 quarterback in the nation in the upcoming class, again opting out of Georgia and heading to Nebraska. College bowl season is in full swing. Monday, the Bahamas Bowl won in overtime by Western Kentucky. They beat Old Dominion 38-35. They trailed in that ball game 28-0, trailed by 20 points in the fourth quarter, came back and tied it and won in overtime 38-35. Today is the Miami Beach Bowl at 9 p.m. tonight. It's UTSA against Marshall. Georgia Tech in action this Friday at the Gasparilla Bowl, time 6:30 here on our sister station AM 1370. Yellow Jackets play UCF. Again, a reminder, Wayne County's Weston Franklin at the starting center for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Again, bowl season in full swing. Georgia FSU is set for December 30th in Miami at the Orange Bowl. That's a 4 p.m. kickoff. NFL last night, Monday Night Football in Seattle over Philadelphia, 20-17. Finally in sports, while the University of Georgia football team has found excellence on the playing field, coming off recent back-to-back national championships, the same cannot be said of the academic performance, as recent graduation success rate has Georgia finishing last in the 14 teams in the SEC the last 3 seasons. Georgia graduation rate is at 41%. It's listed 259th out of 260 Division I football programs. Only Texas A&M Commerce, an FCS school located in northeast Dallas, finished lower. In comparison, Alabama is second in the SEC with a 93% graduation rate, and Bama has averaged 87% since 2016-2017. UJ spokesman says they have worked hard to be thoughtful and intentional about implementing strategies that will hopefully lead to better graduation rate outcomes. Spokesman says they encourage their athletes to come back to school during the off-season, as many players of the past several years have left early for the NFL Draft. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports.